So you wanna play like Mikhail Tal. Well, let's take a look at this brilliant game. He started the game with the move c4, black played e6, he played g3, d5, bishop to g2, knight to f6, and knight to f3. Now black decided to just capture the pawn on c4, but of course this is not a problem for him, he can just castle, and he will try to regain this pawn later. Now black played c6, of course the point of this move is to play b5 to protect his extra pawn, but now Tal played a4, and after a6 he played knight to a3. After b5 he played b3, basically putting a lot of pressure on all these pawns. Now black decided to just take on b3, Tal took on b5 and only then recaptured the pawn with the queen, and now after bishop to b7, white played knight e5. Of course, opening his bishop here and just having a nice knight in the center, pressuring the c6 pawn as well. White's position is pretty nice. So here, after bishop to d6, look at this move, knight to c4. Now, this is not the best move, but it's a very interesting one. We're basically baiting black to just take our knight, so then we can take the bishop on b7. And now, as you can see, the arrows, basically black's rook is attacked, we're also attacking on c6, and this is just a very nice position for white to be in, as black has not castled yet and he will also have some problems with that. So that's why black didn't take on c4, but first took the knight on a3, and only then took the knight on c4, which was still not a great idea for black, because we can just take on b7, of course. Now the rook is hanging here, so what should black do? I mean, he can play knight to d7, trying to protect his rook with the queen, but now we can play this brilliant move, bishop to d6. Look at this move. We're attacking the rook for the second time, and if what can he do? I mean, he can take the rook on a1, but after we recapture, we're just gonna play rook to a8 and basically win the queen. Because black can do anything, you know, he can't castle because of our bishop here, and he's just busted. So that's why after queen takes b7, black played rook to a6, but now look at this. Look at this move. Bishop to e7. Oh my. This move is so brilliant. I mean, it looks insane, you know, just bishop d7. I mean, black's bishop should have been there, you know, not ours. But yeah, I mean, the point is that the queen, where can it move? I mean, it can't move here because this is just a queen in one. Well, it can't go here, of course, because this is again a queen in one. The point basically is that if you take this bishop here on e7, you're no longer protecting the knight here, so we can take the knight with the queen, and after you play this, we're gonna exchange queens, and this rook is hanging at the end, and we're just a rook up. So you basically can't take the bishop because of that, and the only other move to play is queen to b6. But now look at this. We play bishop takes c6, and this was all calculated. The point is, of course, that the king can't go anywhere, so he's basically gonna have to take this bishop. And if he does it with the knight, well, this rook is no longer protected by the knight now, so we can just take it, you know. And after he takes it back, we take it with the rook, and if he takes this one with the king, we can just, you know, take the knight and be an exchange up and winning. And if he takes it with the knight, we have rook to a8 check, and we're also gonna win this rook here. So this is just brilliant here. Of course, after we took here on c6, he can also take it with the queen, but now the knight is the one that is not protected anymore, and we can take it, of course. And after king takes bishop, we of course just take this rook here on h8, and we're completely winning with an exchange up. So, so in the game, black just took the bishop here and lost in a couple of moves, you know, just gave up the rook and resigned. Moves like bishop to e7, man, oh my god, they're just amazing, absolutely amazing. Oh, and by the way, this was my game.